Hello to all. How you doing? It's Grandpa Hickory saying hello to everyone from Texas. Hey, I got my tea. Do you have your coffee? Ah, delicious. I did all my walking this morning, and my little baby, she's been drinking her little cat milk that I got her. I know it, baby. She's always got something to say. Looky there, show him your blue eyes, baby. I know it. Get down, darling. Make you some milk now. She wants some more tuna, but I'm not going to give her tuna right now. I gave her some sardines earlier, and I'll give her some more tuna after a while. But I hope all is well with you. I got my walking over with. I walk 3 miles every morning, Monday through Friday. I don't walk on the weekends now. Listen, it's just too hot to try to walk here in Texas. And they're warning about stroke weather, so I don't go out. I think the heat index is going to be 108 or 109 today, so I just stay put, and I don't do much going out. Okay, baby, you want some sardines? Okay, baby, I'll give you some more sardines. Okay, baby, here. Y'all excuse me for a second while I take care of the little tiny one. They come first, don't they? They're our little children. But I was doing some walking and everything, and Miss Jimmy was there, and she was telling me about her job that she had had for years. She had worked in an office, and she talked about how they did things to her and how they messed her around, and she only got 4 raises in 20 years that she was employed there. So you can understand her big disappointment. And I told her about my 35 years with the company I was with, how they treated me. And they made me do the work of 5 people while all their good buddies, they either went drinking at lunchtime and came back real late in the day. And all the work had to be done by me. I had to do it all. And they would come back and go to sleep in the office and things like that. And I was out there running. I was on a forklift a lot out in the full sun all day long. And I came down with skin cancer. And of course, the company, they immediately denied, they weren't at fault, that I have to take care of it. The sun's everywhere. So I could have got it at home working in my garden. But I was on concrete all day long, loading trucks, unloading trucks. It was horrible work that I had to put up with. But me and her were talking about that, and I wonder if you have the same situation with employers. Listen, friends, I am so thankful to God that I am retired and that I'm not out there in that work environment, especially nowadays. Employers, they don't understand why they can't get good employees and why the young people nowadays don't want to work for them. Well, because they know, they watched their parents, what their parents went through. They watched the struggles, the layoffs, the horrifying situations of having to go through the unemployment lines that their parents went through, and the doing without, and the walking of the floor and the prayers of their mother and dad. So that they don't want to go to that rat race. Do you blame them? I don't. Look what they did. Look what the CEOs, the managers have done in the United States of America under the people that are in Washington, D.C. Under their direction, they done away with all pensions. So the people nowadays, they don't get pension. They're told to take the 401k, take the 401k. 401k is a scam. You'll find out when you retire, if you live long enough. They get 87% of it. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, yes, they do too. They get right at 50% tax. You'll find out. I'm turning 73. I found out all about it. And you know where they get you at too? Fees. Fees. They charge you fees. They've been charging fees all these years that you've been contributing loyally, thinking you're really building yourself a nest egg. Then you get up there and you find out that your 401k is nothing but a joint savings account with the IRS. And they come in with their greedy hands and they get theirs first before you even get yours. And they hit you with tax after tax after tax. And meanwhile, the people, the custodians of your 401k, they're hitting you with fee after fee after fee. So how can you expect the people of nowadays, the millennials and everyone, to want to go to work for people like that? The managers are the ones that get all the money, that they pit the employees against each other. They've been using that psychology since the Democrats brought it into the U.S. Postal Service so they could destroy the U.S. Postal Service. And they did it. It's psychology. You heard of people going postal? Remember that? Well, them people were run over. They were pushed to the brink. I mean, it was horrible what was done to them. All their rights, everything they had was taken away from them. It first started with the U.S. Postal Service. Research it. I have. Who were the ones that were doing that were pushing it? The Democrats. And yet they told all of us that the Democrats were for the working man. They're not for the working man. They never have been. It's tax and spend. Tax and spend. And they tell all kinds of lies. Then everybody votes them in. And then what happened? What happened? Well, that's it. We'll see y'all in 4 years. We'll be back for more. And they leave. And there you are standing there empty-handed. Took a long time for the minorities to finally figure that out. It was okay with them that they were getting freebies and the white people were being walked all over in our country when we all should have been treated the same, but we weren't. We were passed over for jobs. Our children are forced to pay for college. Our children are forced to pay for any kind of educational, but minorities don't have to pay it. 100% given to them to buy their votes. And they went right along with it, man. Let's boogie. We want the free stuff. And now they're looking around saying, oh my God, we're losing our country. Now they're waking up. And then all of a sudden now, yeah, we're all Americans. No, before it was them against us. And we had to get out of the way. And we were blamed for slavery. And we never had slaves. You never have. I never have. What's 100, 200 years ago? And their own people are the ones that sold them into slavery. The ones that they didn't sell into slavery, they sacrificed to their crocodile gods in Africa. And the others, they ate. There were cannibals. They sold them to the cannibals in Africa. Research it. I have. I was shocked. I really was. When you go looking back at history and you start finding out about things, just like the Ku Klux Klan. The Democrats are the ones who started the Ku Klux Klan. The Democrats are the ones that started the Civil War. They got up and walked out of Congress. They walked out of Senate. They disavowed their citizenship to the United States of America. They stirred everybody up, and they started a war like they're trying to do right now. And the only problem with Abraham Lincoln that I have with him, my argument with Abraham Lincoln to this very day is that he allowed them to come back into government. We are a republic. We're not a democracy. Different third world countries are. Venezuela is a third world country. It's a democracy, and look what shape it's in. And now, all these people in Washington, D.C., I heard them on the radio this morning. I just love Hal J. and the morning team on WBAP 820 AM radio. But that they were talking about all kinds of things going on. I tell you, it's just, you know, when you look around, you think about things, you think, oh God, God help each and every one of us. We're all in trouble. But they were talking about how that the Democrats are saying that Donald J. Trump is a enemy of the global agenda. So they've got to stop him because he is against the world order. What is the world order? The ushering in of the beast that shall be known by his number, 666. Satanism. They want America just beat down to where we have nothing, friend. You know there's seniors up here at Walmart's parking lot up here. They sleep in their cars. They live in their cars. They got little pack-a-potties that they use. And they got little burning, little stove things. And they got food in their car. And they made a little bed inside their car. Friends, it's bad. People are living in their pickup campers. People live in their RVs, and they park up here at the Walmart parking lot. There's an elderly couple up here that they live at Walmart. They got an RV. Well, it's not RV. It's a pickup truck with a camper on the back of it. And they got a little cook stove in it, propane, everything else, and a little bed. And it's like a little house on wheels. And they live at Walmart. They sleep at night out there in the parking lot with all the other seniors. You know, they're in their camper, and all the other seniors are in their cars and pickups, RVs, etc. And then they get up the next morning, they go inside Walmart, and they walk around, and when the deli opens up, they buy their breakfast, and they eat their breakfast, and they walk around, they get exercise in Walmart, and then they go and they sit up front on the benches in the front. Then they'll walk around, go back out and get in the truck, and then they will move the truck to a different parking place. They don't just leave it in one place. So, because you know, Walmart's got those security cameras. So they move it, but that's what they do. And you know, people, it's sad to see what's going on in our nation, but hey, I'll talk your ear off. I get to going on all that, and I tell you. Friends, I'm just like you. I am so sad to see what is happening in our nation. You know, I was talking to Miss Jimmy this morning, and she said, you know what's coming just the same as I do. It's the beast, the mark, and the tribulation. And I said, that is so true. Well, listen, I'll see you on the next video, and you people have a good day. You enjoy your coffee. I'm enjoying my tea, and I got my vegetable stew. It's a canned chicken stew, little meat stew I make. I call it mush, and I got it on the stove right now simmering. So I'm making that. I'm gonna have that for my lunch today. But hey, this is Grandpa Hickory saying I'll see you on the next video. You people have a good day, and pray for our nation. Pray for our world. The UK is fighting like everything, and they're saying, from what I'm hearing, that it's going to be coming to America. The same thing that's happening over there is going to be happening over here. I hear this all the time. The closer we get to the election, because they said the people in Washington, D.C. have no intention of giving up power. They are for the global agenda, forced one world order. And, you know, when you read Revelation, it gets kind of scary because there's only one world government. And that is the agenda of the globalists, is one world government with the beast in charge that they worship. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.